Hi everyone in AP Stats, Mrs. Landon here. I'm doing this week's update as a video, obviously, to give you a little more insight and just a nice kickoff to this e-learning environment that everyone's going to be doing for the month of May. Because all of your classes are going to be in kind of this e-learning environment, I really encourage you to manage AP Stats in that same manner and really trying to make the due dates. So let's actually take a look at the calendar. From my last video, this hasn't changed much at all. So what you're seeing is, again, because we are in 0 hour, I do have us in the even days, so we do kick off Monday. This Chapter 10 test, a handful of you still have to take this. Remember, it's formative. It's going to be online, part multiple choice, part free response. The tests in general will be about 25% of your overall chapter work that you do. For this Chapter 10 test, I do recommend you take that on Monday and get it done. To sign up, remember, use the e-learning form I talked about on the previous video. Because previously I did say I would give you the extra deadline going into the first, fine. If you want to, again, I don't encourage it. I will let you take the Chapter 10 test by 3 p.m. on April 1st, that Wednesday. I do encourage you all just to get it done on Monday. Chapter 11 is a very short chapter. The AP board does want us to cover Chapter 11 and Chapter 12. They sent a video to all of us teachers saying it's very important to finish the curriculum, both for the course at the high school level and the college professors are expecting that. So Chapter 11, you're going to do one section on Monday. And then Wednesday, we have two sections to cover, or two sections within section 11.1 and 11.2 here. On Friday, you're going to do, I think there's one last little section right here on 11.2, and then some free response. That's then going to wrap us up going into that next week of April. The Chapter 11 test is scheduled for April 7th. Remember from my previous video, this is now the deadline and the due date. Everyone needs to take the test by 3 p.m. on April 7th. And then at that point in time, anything not done will get zero work. Again, this test is considered formative and will be conducted online. We're then going to jump into Chapter 12, which you're going to notice here is about a week and a half long. We do 2 days of work on a typical traditional day. In a block section, it becomes 2 days, which is very normal. We're going to finish up the curriculum here. We go to the 13th. We're also going to have one more section here on the 15th, some free responses, and then your test here is on the 17th. Again, this is the due date and the deadline for the Chapter 12 test, which you'll take online. So please make sure all of your work must be done by the 17th of April related to Chapter 12. So nothing there has changed at all. It's what I said before. Now, the 18-day review I do need to talk about. The AP board is still determining the day of your actual online test. Here's what I know. It's going to be a 45-minute test, all free response that you take at home. You're going to do the work either electronically on the AP board's website, or you're going to write it on a paper and you're going to upload it to the AP board's website. So for this 18-day review, I'll talk more about it once we get there, but I'm skipping all the multiple choice. There's no need for us to review multiple choice because you don't have any on the test. So what you see in here now is actually going to change. I'm going to end up doing some work on my end to have the review be all free response. It's still going to be just based on participation, but I'm going to have you do it, a lot of that, on the actual AP board website, because that's actually when how your real test is going to be performed. So they are going to communicate to us on this coming Friday, April 3rd, more information about what day your test is going to be, how many free response questions is that. So once I get that, I will share that information with you. As of now, and I suspect this probably will change, your test was slotted to be on Friday, May 15th. It may still be that time. Again, it's all going to be computer-based and all free response. Keeping in mind, you guys, they know you have your stuff with you. So you need to really be prepared and make sure you still understand this material. In 45 minutes to do free response, you're not going to have a lot of time to go back and really dig through stuff. And that's how I'm sure they're going to structure it. Again, once I learn more about this test, I will let you know. I'll let you know the official date, the structure, and things of that nature. So as we have always done, I am just going to use our Schoology updates more often. So as I learn more about anything related to testing or about any curriculum questions you have, I'll use the update post here. Please continue to email me. I'm at Landon N, not Landon D. I will not get it if you send it to Landon D. It's Landon N at 277apps.org. Feel free to email me at any point in time. Again, keep in mind, Monday is slotted for that Chapter 10 test. If you need to sign up for a time slot, just go to the e-learning time slot and pick one of the hour sections between 9 and 10, 10 and 11, or so forth. I will grant you access to the folder. If we go into the Chapter 10 down here really quickly, and the Chapter 10 test folder is right here. It should open up and let you start at the blue puzzle piece first, which is multiple choice. You only get one option on this, and then free response. Again, I know you have your notes with you, so that's why it's timed. Do your best, get all the learning in, just so you get covered on Chapter 10, because that is going to be on the AP exam. Chapters 1 through 10 are on the AP exam. Chapters 11 through 12, again, that content will not be on the AP exam, but you must cover this content in our course just to get exposure to it so you can get credit for your stats class. That's all I have. I hope you have a great start to your e-learning, and you guys really have a leg up, I think, on other students out there because you've been doing in the e-learning environment already. Hopefully it's one that you like and you will be fine with for the month of April. Have a great start to it.